What's going on, everybody? So, if you can see in the background, this looks a little bit different than my house. That's because we are not in Cincinnati anymore. We are in Hilton Head, South Carolina, actually, the beautiful Hilton Head, South Carolina, visiting my girlfriend's family. So we're gonna be here for about a week. We actually just arrived yesterday afternoon. We're gonna enjoy ourselves while we're here. I'm gonna get some pretty great footage for you guys and how I'm going to kind of do my daily routines here so I don't derail all the progress that I've made. We just checked in with my coach and now we're off to the gym, but look at how beautiful this is, guys. The weather is insane here. So later today we're gonna be off to the beach. Yeah, so I'm really excited, guys. Yeah, I'm about to go crush this workout. All right, guys, so it's day number 2. Obviously, we went to dinner last night. For that meal, I had mahi-mahi with a sweet potato and some broccoli. Rachel had some hush puppies, and then she also had some shrimp and grits, but she does have an allergy to lactose and dairy, so she ate a little bit of that and did not feel well. So we just stayed in bed last night, went to bed early. It's like 7:30 now. I'm getting ready to go to the gym, having my protein oats, which are in the microwave, and I have a weigh-in. I weigh myself every single day to keep myself accountable, so I'm gonna check in with you guys, show you what I weigh currently. Alright, guys, so we are going to weigh in right now. I did weigh myself a little bit ago. I was like 213.4. I did have a little snack, so that is 215 for you. And I'll just show you guys what 215 looks like. So this is my current physique. Yeah, I'm not the leanest, but I'm at a pretty healthy weight. So, alright, guys, so we have our Ghost 000 with some dark chocolate that I put in there just for texture, and then we have our protein oats. Like I said in the previous video, I normally do add berries. So here we go. We're gonna eat this, go to the gym, and we're probably gonna end up at the beach again. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this, and we'll see what happens.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
All right, guys, so it is day 2 at the beach. We are just relaxing, just like yesterday, just catching up on some more reading. I did want to do a quick update. So I have had my 3rd meal of the day. I had that about 12:30. It was 1 can of tuna, which has 3 servings in it. So it's about like 60 grams, 60 or 50 grams of protein. I had 1 more Oikos Greek yogurt, as well as 2 low-carb tortillas with some deli turkey in them, the non-fat deli turkey. So yeah, it was a pretty big meal. So I've had 3 meals so far. We're looking at 1 to 2 more. So yeah, right now, just to let you guys know if I haven't before, I am in a growing phase, so I am quote-unquote bulking. I do eat more than usual to gain, some size and everything, and it's something that it can be a little tiresome, having to eat 5 meals a day, but it's something that, I gotta do to put on size. Yeah, but I do eat clean. I clean bulk. I don't really eat fast food or anything unless it's like grilled chicken. So yeah, so we are trying to maintain my 5 meals each day here while on vacation. And I did show you guys my meal that I had last night at dinner. We will be going to dinner tonight, so I'll show you guys what I'll be having there. But yeah, we're gonna keep on it. Tomorrow we'll hit the gym, and then I'll probably have a rest day on Saturday,
we'll be meeting up with Rachel's family, and yeah, so we're gonna enjoy the next couple days, and I will keep you guys updated with some more stuff. But for now, I'm gonna get back to reading, and I might have a snack. If I do, I'll let you guys know, and we'll be at dinner shortly. Alright guys, so we are on the way to the gym for day number 3. I woke up, obviously I feel a little bloated because of last night I did have a free meal or a cheat meal along with a little bit of alcohol, so I definitely feel the bloat. But on the way to the gym, I did want to talk to you guys about my biggest tip when it comes to maintaining goals and everything on vacation. So a lot of the times when people go on vacation, they have a quote-unquote free meal or a cheat meal every single day. And I can go out to eat and still not have a cheat meal. Like 2 nights ago, I went out to eat. I had 2 pieces of grilled mahi-mahi, some shrimp, and a plain sweet potato. That's a part of my diet. I would eat the same thing at home. And I notice if there's sauces or anything like that, I will tell them, do not put that on there. So a lot of the times people go out on vacation and they go out to dinner and lunch 1 to 2 times a day for 5 to 7 days, whatever. And that is really detrimental. Very detrimental. Cheat meals are cheat meals that come sparingly. Obviously, my coach allows me to have more on vacation than ever. I mean, before this, I did have one this week before vacation. And there was a reason behind that. But other than that, I haven't had a cheat meal since my birthday, which was 2.5 months ago. So, my biggest tip would be to pick 1 to 2 days on a 7-day vacation or whatever to have your cheat meal. Space it out, eat clean the whole day. Don't drink too much or anything like that, and enjoy the meal. I really enjoyed myself last night, and now today, like I said previously, it's back on track. So I'm going to be hitting the gym. I already had my breakfast now, my protein oats. We'll probably go and get breakfast, but I will probably have some like egg whites or something, which I'll show you guys what I get. But that is my biggest tip, is have 1 to 2 cheat meals, space them out, pick the days, plan for them, and don't do it every single day. Don't go overboard, enjoy yourself, but the next day get right back on track. So we're gonna go hit some legs. There is no weights, so I'm probably gonna be doing some air squats. There is a bench, so I'll be doing some Bulgarian split squats, probably some lunges and some calf raises. Just really hammer my legs, and probably some cardio because it makes me feel better after. So I'm gonna hit this, and I will see you guys after.
What's going on, guys? So we are down at the beach. We'll be down here for pretty much the entire day. We've been here for about an hour. I did have my workout at about 9 a.m. They only have like 2 machines here at the place we are staying. So it's like a cable crossover machine and a bench with no free weights. So what I did was a couple different exercises. I did some cable rows to hit my back. I did some cable crossovers to hit my chest. I did 4 to 5 sets of push-ups till failure. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. I hit some rear delts as well, using the cables. But you know, it was a simple workout, but it was still extremely effective. I made sure the intensity was pretty high. Rest times between sets were extremely short, just because, you know, I didn't have the weights and stuff, so I had to adapt. And that's something I want to be able to stress to you guys, is that you're not always going to have the perfect situation for lifting. You know, sometimes you won't have free weights, sometimes you won't have cardio machines. You have to make the most of it. You have to be creative, especially in the world of fitness. Not everything is perfect, so you know, sometimes you have to make do with what you have, especially in quarantine. You know, some people don't have access to gyms and everything like that, so always be creative, guys. Make sure you utilize the term progressive overload, meaning you don't always have to, you know, shoot for an increase in weights. To make progress, you could shorten rest times, increase volume, do more reps, etc. So yeah, I did crush the workout. I'm gonna be working out pretty much every day. We're gonna be spending some time with Rachel's family here in a little bit, and they have a different gym, so I'm really excited to use that facility. But for now, we're just gonna hang out. I'm gonna have my 3rd meal of the day here soon, and I'll show you guys what I'm having. My first meal was my typical protein oats, which I made in last video, if you want to check that out and see what that is. Meal 2, I had 150 grams of 93.7 lean ground turkey with some, like a 1/4 cup of black beans and some corn. We had that for dinner as well. It's a very good meal, very filling, high in protein, pretty low in carbs, to keep you full for the most of the day. My goal while on vacation is to hit my protein count, keep my protein very high, about the 250 gram mark. You know, still keep conscious of my carbs. I am gonna have some cheat meals, and I'll show you guys what I'll be having during those meals. But you know, I am gonna stick to plan, stick to regimen, make sure I'm doing what I do every day. I'm gonna stress this later in a different video, or possibly in this one, but you know, vacation, a lot of people derail and just, you know, have one really bad day and just say, screw my diet, or screw all of the goals that I have, and it can really derail a lot of the progress that you've made. You know, if you do have a bad day, you do have a cheat meal or so, you have some extra alcohol, whatever, you know, get back on track the next day. Make sure you're still hitting your goals. Don't just, you know, say screw it and let it all go to waste. My goal, if I do have a cheat meal, is to get back on track, etc. But we did grocery shop. My plan is to stay regimented, because like I said, it's a lifestyle change. It's not just a temporary thing. So no matter where I am, no matter what time, I'm always, you know, I keep my goals in the back of my head. So yeah, we're gonna be hanging out for a while. And yeah. All right, guys. So obviously, snacks are a must at the beach. I just ate 2 turkey sandwiches, 1 serving of non-fat turkey on wheat bread for both, with some yellow mustard. There's no calories, essentially, no carbs or anything, so mustard is a go-to for me for a lot of the foods I eat. But I just want to kind of show you guys some of the snacks we brought. I mean, obviously we got the Trulies. Don't drink them unless you're 21. We got some of these Quaker Puffs. They're like mini rice cakes, but this is the sweet chili. These are my go-to snack. I love these. They kind of taste like Flamin' Hot Cheetos to me. We got some grapes, we got some bell peppers, and we got some carrots. So
I also got my water over here, and we got plenty of water over here. So we're staying hydrated, but these are the snacks we've been, snacking on. Trying to make good choices, not going for anything greasy or fried, just staying regimented. So these are like really good snacks. If you are at the beach, pack some veggies, pack some fruits, and have at it.
Hey guys, so like I said earlier, we've been hanging out on the beach. It's been fantastic. I'm extremely relaxed. This is something I've been looking forward to for a really long time, especially with my moving job and everything. My body has been really taxed the last couple weeks, so being able to just take a step back, really enjoy myself, let my body rest has been awesome so far. But I want to say, if you have not read the Game of Thrones book, it is amazing. It is fantastic. If you've already watched the series, like I have, like several times over, it doesn't even matter because this book is amazing. So if you have not picked up this book or are looking for something to read, definitely check this out. I've been trying to read a lot more lately. I just recently graduated college, so I still want to be able to keep up on that kind of stuff, reading, etc. I'm not the biggest reader, even though I enjoy reading when I have to, I guess. I don't read usually on my free time, so I've been trying to increase that, take a little bit of time away from technology, from TV, etc. So this is a fantastic book. If you haven't picked it up, I really recommend it. It's all I've been doing so far. So yep.
Alright guys, so we are back home in Cincinnati. I had an amazing vacation. I really relaxed. I enjoyed time with my girlfriend, with her family, and now it's unfortunately back to reality. I started working again and all that jazz. So vacation is over, but I still want to give you guys a wrap up to the video and kind of a conclusion as to my 3 biggest tips to not derail all the progress that you've made on vacation, as well as still keeping your goals in mind and everything like that. So like I said several times, vacation can really derail and ruin a lot of progress if you don't moderate and make sure you still have the goals that you want to achieve in the back of your mind at all times. Vacation obviously is a time to relax, let go, enjoy where you're at, enjoy the food, more importantly enjoy the people you're with. But sometimes people do go overboard, and I have been in this same situation plenty of times. Several years back, I actually went to Hilton Head, and this was before I was really on track of what I was doing, and I had kind of let my goals and everything kind of put on the back burner, and I put on 10 pounds in 1 week. I ate like crap, I drank like crap, and I felt like crap. This time around, I did it the right way, and I came back and I felt good. I felt like I enjoyed myself, but I still feel like I'm on track with all of my goals for fitness. So with that being said, tip number 1, I stated it earlier, I'm going to state it again. If you have a cheat meal, or if you have a bad day, you drink a little bit more, or you eat a little bit more, don't let it all go. Don't throw it all out the window. A lot of times, unfortunately, people have a bad day. They'll drink a lot more alcohol, or they'll eat, a big dinner, like a cheeseburger, fries, whatever, dessert, because it's vacation, right? You got to enjoy yourself. And then they say, screw my diet. And then they do it for not just 1 day, but 2 days, 3 days, all the way up to, the time they leave, and they come back And there are some effects to that. You will put on some weight, although it may be a lot of water weight. You'll notice bloating, you'll feel bogged down, you'll feel crappy, in all honesty. So if you have a bad day, everyone has them. I'm not a perfect human being. I have bad days. On vacation, there's some times where I do want to enjoy myself a little bit more, have that piece of pizza or pasta or that piece of cake or ice cream or whatever, but the next day I'm right back on track, or the next meal I'm right back on track. I don't have cheat days, and that's something a lot of people I think do on vacation, is they don't have a cheat meal. I have cheat meals, so I'm on track the whole day, and sometimes I'll even compensate for that meal. I'll take out some carbs or whatever, and I'm right back on track right after that. I don't have a cheat binge day. Binge days can really be detrimental. You can have a surplus of thousands of calories without knowing really, and paying attention to it. So always track your stuff on MyFitnessPal. Do all those things. Watch how much alcohol you're having. Don't go binge drinking 6 days in a row just because it's vacation. There's so many damaging effects to it, and honestly, you'll feel physically not at your best. Your training sessions will be bogged down. You're not gonna put out the performance that you want. So that is tip number 1. That is a very, very, very big tip.
That's what she said.
That's something that I've learned over the course of plenty of years, and I'm glad that I follow that now. Tip number 2 is keep protein high at all times. Moderate carbs and fats, but protein is your key, guys. Protein is what helps you build muscle. It's what helps you burn fat. Having your body run in like an anabolic state is so vital, and protein is that key source. Obviously, stay hydrated, drink plenty of water, but keep protein high. Keep clean protein sources. Like I stated in the previous video, have your chicken, have your shrimp, or have your seafood. When I was in Hilton Head, I don't get to enjoy the best seafood in Cincinnati, obviously, but I still do eat bagged shrimp or whatever. So I enjoyed my seafood in Hilton Head by having steamed shrimp or mahi or cod with almost every single meal besides breakfast. I don't want to eat that at breakfast, but I made sure I kept my protein high, and that was something my coach had stressed to me. He goes, when you're on vacation, keep protein high. Make sure that is the one thing you really stay true to. And I ate all my meals. Make sure you eat your meals, but that is a huge tip, guys. Don't have greasy fried food or whatever. Make sure you enjoy yourself, have a cheat meal or whatever, but the rest of the meals, keep protein high, keep the sources clean, stay hydrated. That is a really vital thing, because a lot of people, when they're on vacation, they'll just want to eat carbs or pancakes for breakfast and pasta for lunch. No, don't do that. Protein is vital. If you can't have access to that stuff, bring your whey protein with you. I brought mine. I brought my whole big jug of it, and I had it several times a day. Buy your tuna packets, easy, clean sources of protein. Make sure you have those on deck with you at all times. That is such a really important key factor. With any diet, protein high, clean protein is vital. And then finally, my third tip and final tip is still get your training sessions in. Train with intensity. And this is something I've learned with my coach, and it's something it has taken a while for me to really understand. Like I said in previous videos, I would just go to the gym many times and just press really, heavy weight, or not control my reps, and have really long rest times in between sets. So when you train with intensity, there's multiple ways of doing that, but you could increase volume.
decrease rest period time. So I when I was at the gym on vacation, there was no equipment. Like, there was a treadmill that didn't work, a bench for no reason because there was no free weights, nothing, and then a cable like crossover machine that you could do, they had like handles, you could do rows, that kind of stuff. I had to be creative, but I still trained with intensity. I kept my rest times short, like 30 seconds max, and I was into the next set. I did push myself with the weights, with the weight on the cable crossover machine. I made sure to still push myself. Even if there's not weights or anything, guys, you can still kick your butt and still, walk out drenched in sweat, work hard, train with intensity, train with a purpose, shoot for a personal record, shoot for shorter rest times, shoot for more weight, whatever, and then with going with that, sometimes it is unfortunate, but you have to be creative on vacation, and sometimes you won't have the equipment you'll have at your gym back home. And be creative, adapt to your situations. If there's no cardio equipment, go for a walk, do something. Don't just spend a whole week or 10 days or whatever not doing anything. Training is still important, whether it's at home, whether it's you're traveling. Do something active, go for a run if there's no weights, or do what I did. I did a leg day of 5 sets of 50 air squats with Bulgarian split squats, no weight period, all body weight, and I walked out of that little tiny gym dead. Like, I felt rewarding though, just because I don't have weights doesn't mean I can't train hard. So overall, I stayed regimented. I ate pretty clean. I did have a cheat meal, but at the end of the day, I came home weighing almost identically to what I had been weighing before. My weight still is climbing up because we're adding more food almost every other week, but I did not put on 10 pounds. I felt good. I came home feeling fantastic. I hit a really good gym session as soon as I got home, and I still ate out. Even on the way home, guys, I had to adapt. We had an 11-hour drive roughly, so I had to stop for fast food, but I made it work. I ate my grilled chicken, I did those things. So those are my 3 tips. Keep protein high at all times. Make sure you're getting your good, clean protein sources. Train with intensity. Try to be active while on vacation. Do something, whether it's a walk, whatever, for 30 minutes. Just try to be active. Try to still get some sort of physical activity in, and train with purpose. Do what you're doing for a reason. Don't just do it and go through the motions. And then finally, if you do have a bad day or a cheat meal, don't have a cheat day or don't have a cheat week. Have a cheat meal, moderate yourself, get back on track the next day. Don't let all of it go for no reason. And that's it. So these are really vital tips, and I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said before, my Instagram DMs are always open, so please feel free to message me there if you have questions. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Ask me questions in the comment section. Let me know how you guys are doing on vacation. I know summer's coming to an end, but people do travel throughout the year. So with that being said, guys, I will see you next time. And always remember to motivate, manifest, and maintain.